getting fired unexpectedly, or being laid off. These are things that oftentimes come out of the blue. And what we have to do is not blame ourselves. And I'm not saying that you say you did anything wrong, but what you have to be able to do is look back and go, knowing what I know now, fast forward to today. If I could go back in time, what would I do differently? That is a moment of accountability. And this is what gets people really interested in helping you. So if you're back channeling and connecting with people and having the conversation, you want to be able to talk about these as powerful experiences where you can say, hey, I didn't love being fired, but here's what I learned. Here's my moment of accountability. And I was shocked when I got let go in April. Again, here's my moment of accountability. I'm telling you, this is what they need to hear to consider you for these roles. Now, the second thing I want to talk about here, Dan, is 450 applications. That is something that we call rage applying or spraying and praying. That is when we are excessively applying to absolutely anything, and all it does is make us more depressed because we still get rejected. In this market, you don't want a volume of applications. You really want to apply to companies that you're a 100% fit for. And let me be clear, not an 80% fit, not 110% or 150%, 100% fit. So that's going to narrow down the options. That's why we teach you at Work It Daily to start with a bucket list. A bucket list is a list of employers that you respect and admire, and you can articulate why. And then we target them and their positions and match you to them. Why does this work well? Because when you start back channeling, you've got a really powerful connection story to say, hey, your company's at the top of my bucket list. Let me explain why. When you do that, you're showing them that they're special. You're showing that employer that you have a really valid reason to want to work there. And why is that important? Because when there are hundreds, sometimes thousands of people with all the same skill sets as you, what makes you different? The connection story. What makes them want to pick you? The connection story. They want somebody that is motivated to work for them because you feel connected to them. And so it's really important, folks, that you get selective and intentional and proactive with who you're connecting with so that you can work smarter, not harder in your job search. And this is just one of the many techniques that we teach as part of that job search accountability program over at Work It Daily, because so many of you are out there rage applying or spraying and praying, not getting the results and feeling horrible, thinking it's your fault. Like, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. Zero. There's likely something wrong in your job search strategy, tools, and tactics, right? Those three things make up a successful job search. So when you get into Work It Daily, we're going to look at your strategy first, figure out what's wrong there. Then we're going to look at your tools. We're going to fix those. Then we're going to make sure we choose the right tactics, and you're going to use those together to get better results, okay? So don't be hard on yourself. Be smarter. Upgrade your job search strategy, tools, and tactics in order to get the results that you're looking for, okay?